As you are all aware, in a few days, Ghana will be hosting the entire African continent, the next African Games from the 8th of March to 23rd of March 2024, under the theme, Experience the African Dream. The Ministry of Youth and Sports has intensified supervision of the local organizing committee to deliver its technical, managerial, and administrative and organizational role. Consequently, there has been intense commitment of providing the needed resources towards the completion of all outstanding programs and activities required for the successful organization of the Games. As a result, work progressed steadily on the construction and refurbishment of all the facilities, procurement services, and the development of technical documents. Additionally, obligatory preparatory and review meetings and capacity building activities have been held. Dates for the African Games. The 13th African Games, Accra 2023, will be organized as we have agreed by the schedule below. From 5th to 7th March 2024, arrival of athletes on official. 8th March 2024, opening ceremony. 23rd March 2024, closing ceremony. 24th March, departure of athletes and officials. And after 24th to 31st, we'll be tidying up and cleaning waste at the various venues and also the Games Village. Preparation and submission of reports from all stakeholders will be done from 23rd all the way to from April to June. Progress of activities. To ensure that Ghana organizes the best ever African Games, several activities have been carried out by the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the local organizing committee, resulting in significant progress of work. Broadly, the achievement over the period can be categorized in terms of infrastructure and the fulfillment of relevant obligation by the local organizing committee, the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and other key stakeholders like the AU Technical Committee for the African Games. Fiscal outcomes. The following facilities have been constructed and refurbished and upgraded. At Botiman, where the facility where His Excellency, the President of the Republic, commissioned recently, we have a 10-lane aquatic competition pool, a 10-lane warm-up pool at Botiman, a five tennis court, one of them covered with spectator stand. We have also multipurpose hall, 5,000-seater with VVIP. We have a multipurpose dome, which is also 500-seater. We have a Mondo track, athletic track, also constructed at Botiman. And we have football training field, also constructed at Botiman. At the University of Ghana, we have upgraded the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, which recently, just on the 1st of March, His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic, Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Baumia, commissioned. We have also constructed a new warm-up track just 5 meters away from the main bowl. Also, the warm-up track also comes with a training football field. Aside that, we have constructed a new rugby stadium, also at the University of Ghana campus. We have also refurbished the various halls as the Games Village. Dr. Liman Hall, Alexander Kwapon Hall, Francis Say Hall, Jane Acker Hall, and Jane Acker Nelson Hall. And we have constructed 4 domes to serve as restaurants, catering, medical and anti-doping services. And you can see the pictures on your screen, the various pictures from Botiman all the way to the Games Village, and also this is the Games Village, and you can see all those things on your screen. Fiscal outcome. The funding of the project relating to the provision of the facility for the hosting and organization of the Games as was good as all the contractors have been paid The total contract sum for the facility for the games approved by Parliament amounted to 195,255,153 United States dollars, and the breakdown of the funding is as follows. The Baltimore construction site, the Baltimore Sporting Complex, the contract sum that Parliament and Cabinet approved, which the contractors have done and they have been paid, is 145 million. The CONSA, the University of Ghana site, 34 million, and also the Games Village, also 16. Competition and training venues. The facilities earmarked for competition and training during the games have all been identified and are ready for hosting the respective discipline, as indicated in the table below. For athletics, the University of Ghana Sports Stadium will be the venue, and the training venue, also the University of Ghana, and also Baltimore. We have 2 tracks there, one at the University of Ghana and also one at Baltimore, and this will serve as training venues. Badminton, we have the multipurpose hall at Baltimore to serve as the games venue. Cycling, we have Ablekuma, Pokuasi Highway. Table tennis, we have Accra International Conference Center, and this morning, myself and Her Excellency Ambassador Minata just went there to open table tennis. So table tennis have just started. We have tennis at the Baltimore Sports Complex. We have Trilon also at the Baltimore Sports Complex. We have wrestling at Haramani Hall at the Haramani Hall. We have arm wrestling, City Conference Hall at the Legon, and we have beach volleyball at Labama at beach. And also we have basketball at the netball court at Legon. We have boxing at Bokum Boxing Arena. We have chess at Alisa Hotel. We have cricket at Chimota Cricket Oval. And we have football. Football will be taking place, the men will be taking place at Accra Sports Stadium and also Lagos Sports Stadium. Then the ladies will be at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. Handball at Baltimore Sports Complex. Hockey, we have Theodosia Oka Hockey Stadium. We have the judo will be at the Gamashi Hall at Bokom. We have Karate Do, Baltimore Sports, the Sports Dome. The rugby stadium, rugby will be at the rugby stadium at the University of Ghana. And also swimming, we all know that it will take place at the Aquatic Center, one of the biggest aquatic center in Africa. Taekwondo, we have Gamashi Hall. Then we have indoor volleyball. We have multipurpose hall at Baltimore. Weightlifting, we have GBC Hall at Legon. Esports, they are yet to determine the esports, where esports will take place. We have mixed martial arts, Bokom Boxing Arena, pickleball. We have the netball court at the University of Ghana, speedball, GBC Hall at Legon, Sambo. We have Haramani Hall at Legon and Scrabble, and we have Hillview Guest Center. For assessing progress, resolving issues, and instituting contingency for anticipated eventualities, the following technical committee meetings. The Technical Committee for the African Games has held 3 technical committees meetings on the 29th September and to 3rd October 2023. The AU Technical Committee have held physical meetings, 3 meetings here in Ghana. And we have weekly meetings by the LOC with its key stakeholders, monthly site meetings with contractors and consultants by the ministry, my good self. We have weekly meetings with all the federation heads, all the sports code that are going to be participated in these games. We'll be having weekly meetings to ensure that we are all on the same wavelength. Sports code. 29 sports codes or sports discipline will be competed in the 13th African Games Accra 2023. 8 of them will be Olympic qualifiers, and these are athletics, badminton, cycling, table tennis, triathlon, swimming, and wrestling. So these are going to be Olympic qualifiers. 15 non-Olympic qualifiers is arm wrestling, basketball, that is 3-a-side, beach volleyball, boxing, cricket, chess, football, handball, hockey, judo, karate-do, rugby, taekwondo, volleyball, and weightlifting. And these are all non-Olympic qualifiers. Then we have 6 demonstration sports: e-sports, mixed martial arts, pickleball, speedball, sambo, and Scrabble. These are all demonstration sports. Participation. The 13th African Games is expected to attract 13,000 participants, and that is over 5,000 athletes, 3,000 volunteers, 3,000 technical officers like medics, physiotherapists, and others, and 2,000 official guests. So in total, we are expecting 13,000 participants. In addition, we are expecting over 2 billion spectators to participate via TV, radio, and other virtual platforms across the globe. Team Song. The team song for the 30th African Games, titled Experience the African Dream, composed by Ebenezer Krasi, was approved by the TCAG and subsequently launched by the LOC in Accra on the 23rd December 2023. And I know all of you seated here have listened to the team song already. The team song is the soul of the African Games, and it is expected to invoke passions and create more awareness for the upcoming Games. Team Ghana. Mr. Ernest Danso has been appointed as Ghana's chef de mission, and the chef de mission has worked with all the federation heads for the selection of the competent and qualified athletes to represent our country. So Team Ghana, as we all know, started their campaign in Cape Coast, and they've been in camp for the past 2 months, and they've moved them to University of Ghana, and they are currently moved to the Games Village. And they are preparing. They are using some of the new facilities that we have constructed. They are testing them and using them as testing to ensure that all the facilities that we have put together is in good shape. To ensure maximum preparation for the Games, Team Ghana moved, okay, I've just elaborated that. Technical documents. The underlisted technical documents have been approved and circulated to all participating countries. The technical handbook, competition guide, and also the Games manual. All these technical documents have been prepared and also circulated to all the participating countries. 100-day countdown. The Ministry of Youth and Sports, through the local organizing committee, launched the 100-day countdown on the 29th November 2023. His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, was the special guest. The Vice President called on all participating countries to replicate the countdown in their respective countries so that we can use it to promote the Games to the entire continent and beyond. Commissioning of the sports complex at Botiman. His Excellency, the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, commissioned the Botiman Sports Complex on 13th February 2024. The occasion was used to officially launch the 25-day countdown and pave way for the organization for the test of the game by Team Ghana as they prepare for the competition. Commissioning of the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, on Friday, 1st March 2024, commissioned the University of Ghana Sports Stadium and the newly constructed rugby stadium, which is also on the University of Ghana campus. Part of the University of Ghana stadium, which was commissioned, was was the newly constructed athletic warm-up track behind the stadium. It's just 5 meters away. Per the standard of the World Athletic Body, the warm-up track is supposed to just be 5 meters away from the main bowl. And we have made the walking way for the athletes, and security fence have been provided to ensure the security of all the athletes during training. Public awareness. We have organized a series of press to create more awareness at the LOC premises for media to solicit their input to propagate the games to the general public. The Greater Accra Regional Float was also organized on the 24th December 2023 to create awareness. 2023, the carnival in Takoradi from 26th to 28th of December in Takoradi to create awareness. The LOC was also there to participate in that, to create more awareness. And as currently, the touch is currently on a tour. Also at the northern region, Yendi, the LOC went with a tour to Yendi, Nalelego, and also Damango. Today they are in Kumasi. Security. The national security have taken charge of all the security issues with regards to the games. And CCTV cameras have been installed in all the venues. The Baltimore Sports Complex all have CCTV cameras. The University of Ghana and all the venues, including the Games Village. And all these areas are going to be declared, especially the Games Village. If you don't have accreditation, the relevant accreditation, you can't access the Games Village. And if you don't have the relevant accreditation, you can't access the Games Village. So the fact that you have accreditation doesn't mean that you can just go anywhere. The accreditation are given, and there are limits to the accreditation. Deployment of security guards assigned to both day and night activities. So there will be 24 hours security around all the Games Village, so that all the athletes who are coming, they will all come here safe, and also participate in all the competitions safe, and leave this country safe. The National Security Minister has assured us, and also the Minister of Interior, Minister for Defense, they've all put teams together, and they are working around the clock to ensure the safety of all athletes and officials. There is also a security subcommittee that has been formed by the LOC, which is chaired by a military brigadier general, which is in charge of all security issues. Visa issues, free visa. In a bid to ease the processing of documentation for foreign athletes and officials participating in the games, the Ministry of Youth and Sports, in collaboration with the LOC and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, has instituted measures to provide free visas to all athletes and officials. So the Ghana Immigration, and I want to use this opportunity to thank the Director General for Ghana Immigration for his support so far. All arrivals, the early arrivals has been very, very smooth in terms of visas. So all athletes, the 13,000 that we are expecting, everyone, once you get up, we have visa on gratis for everyone. Equipment testing and training. The facility at Baltimore and the University of Ghana, Legon, have been duly certified. So, like I mentioned in my previous meetings with you, all the facilities that we have constructed, whether it is Baltimore or University of Ghana, we have asked the contractor to ensure that these facilities are all certified by the international bodies. So, for example, the running track that we have here is now certified by the World Athletic Body, Mondo, which is the company that did the installation. I've ensured that that is done. So the timing system and everything is of international standard. The same thing applies to the aquatic center. the Omega timing system have been installed to ensure that every time that you get in the competition is recognized across the globe. The equipment and tools have been validated by the team experts ahead of the commencement of the games. And to ensure sustainability of the facilities, a local team has been trained on the operationalization of the equipment installed at the facility. At the end of the training, the equipment manual were transferred to the local technical team to guide them on the operations and the maintenance of the facilities. Post-game management of the facility. To ensure the facilities are well maintained for the continuous benefit of the good people of our country, the facilities at Botima will be converted to the University for Sports for Development after the games. And I've mentioned it on countless occasions, that the vision of His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana is to ensure that once we finish, we convert those facilities to a University for Sports for Development to ensure sustainability and legacy of these games. Additionally, infrastructure such as hostel facilities, football pitches, cafeteria, medical centers will be provided at the site. This will attract local and foreign sports federations to camp in Ghana and prepare for various competitions. The expectation is that once we finish this game, we should use the facilities that we have gotten to drive more traffic for competitions here in Ghana. And that is the plan that we have put together. And position Ghana as the sports hub within the West African sub-region. Operational costs. A total amount of $47,712,853 United States dollars is estimated to cover the operational costs of the LOC. And like I said, this estimated amount is earmarked to be used by the local organizing committee for general organization of the competition, which started after the LOC was formed in 2020. As we are all aware, the LOC was inaugurated by His Excellency, the President of the Republic, in 2020. So this operational cost is not just for this year, it's for the entire period. Areas of expenditure by the LOC include the technical meetings with the TCAG, per the protocol agreement that we signed, which was approved by Cabinet and ratified by Parliament. It is the host nation that is supposed to ensure all TCAG members, when they are coming for meetings in Ghana, it is the responsibility of Ghana to ensure their flights to Ghana. It is the responsibility of Ghana to ensure that we accommodate them and they are fed. So all these things are part of the costs. Then also the relevant guidelines, rules and regulations, manual, also sensitization, the games management system. And those of you, and I know I can see veteran sports journalists here, you know when it comes to games like this, especially these games being Olympic qualifiers, you need a very tried and tested games management system. And you cannot, the whole world, the number one games management system that we can all talk about is Atos. And that is the games management system that we are using. Atos, and it doesn't come cheap. And Atos is a world brand that you can check with them when you are hosting such a mega multi-sports event, how much it will cost you. Apart from the games management system, accommodation. We are going to accommodate our athletes, and I mentioned earlier that we are expecting 13,000 participants. Most of the athletes will be housed at the Games Village. But when it comes to football, all the men football, we are still going to be getting them hotels, and it's the responsibility of the host nation. Unlike AFCON, where CAF will pay for accommodation for countries participating, in African Games, it's the host nation that provide accommodation for the countries. The women will also be in Cape Coast. Their hotels, it is the responsibility of the host nation to ensure that they are hosted, they are fed. So it's also an area, and also all the officials from Anoka, and these are VVIPs. And we all know the, the race of hotels in Ghana. Then also catering is going to be a major component, a cost component. Catering of 13,000 participants is a huge, for the period that we are expecting to host the entire country. And it's also one of the major cost components. Allowances for volunteers. The volunteers as well are going to be accommodated and fed and be given allowances. Accreditation, we have medical equipment, critical. Medical anti-doping issues are very, very critical when it comes to these games. And the tests are not done here. And those of, I know most of you already know this, the samples will be airlifted and go, and they will test and give results. And once this is an Olympic qualifier, we can't compromise on doping issues. Medals is another area of where the cost is huge, because per the requirements of these games, the medals that they are going to use, there are components of gold. The gold medal, there is some component of gold that you are supposed to have. The silver, the same thing, and also the bronze. And we have commemorative medals. The commemorative medals are for almost everybody who comes should get a commemorative medal. And these are medals that we are procuring more than 3,000 commemorative medals and competition medals. Bronze, about 700, silver, about 800. In total, the medals we have procured is over 2,000, but commemorative medals over 3,000. Ideally, we should do commemorative medal for all the 13,000, but for budgetary constraints. So in terms of the cost, these are some of the areas, and there are more transportation, major cost area. It's our responsibility to transport and for the information, because I can see discussion going on. The LOC have procured new buses, they've procured new vehicles. For the information of the public, the LOC or the ministry have not procured any single bus. We are renting and we are using our Lolo and also other private buses for the period. So far, transportation has been excellent. Yesterday, I held a meeting with the commissioner, and she was so excited about catering and transportation. All right. So this amount will cover the payment of rents for the LOC. Also have their office, accommodation, logistics, and also for their allowances, the local organizing committee, the allowances. These are all part of the operational costs. In conclusion, the competition of the sports facility for the completion of the sports facility for hosting and organization of the 13th African Games, Accra 2023, underscore the commitment of His Excellency, the President of the Republic, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, to the development of sports in Ghana. The facility at Botima, especially the Aquatic Center, is one of its kind in the whole of Africa, and this will make Ghana as a center for sports development on the continent. Ghana is poised to organize the best ever African Games. Let me use this opportunity to thank His Excellency the President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, for his vision and continued support to the Ministry of Youth and Sports to provide this facility for the good people of our country. And also, my deepest appreciation goes to all the key stakeholders, especially the chairperson of the AU, His Excellency Musa Faki, for his personal commitment and involvement in making sure that we resolved the challenges that we had between all the stakeholders. And my mother, Her Excellency, who is seated right here with me, Ambassador Minata, for her motherly support. Without her commitment, these games, where we have reached, we wouldn't have been able to get here. And to our partners and sponsors, chiefs, traditional leaders, members of the public, and members of the local communities where we have worked on these facilities, the dedication of individuals who have worked tirelessly behind the scenes, especially the federation heads. The federation heads, I want to use this opportunity to thank you so much, the selected federation heads, for your commitment. You've been working without anything, and I'm so proud of what you have done so far, making sure that you put your teams together for campaign, and Ghana is proud of you. Thank you so much. And also the media, for your support. You've been with us, making sure that during difficult times you are with us, and now that it's good times, we need we even need you more to make sure that we amplified the games, those who have not heard about it, so that they can also take advantage. The schedules are all ready. We will ensure all the schedules for all the 29 sports schools are ready, so that we appeal to the general public to patronize the games. Thank you so much.